What's going on, everyone? I want to apologize first. I'm feeling under the weather. I do struggle with some autoimmune issues. So I have been sick a lot. Um, but I'm just gonna go ahead and film this. Y'all have to excuse me if I cough or whatever. Because I'm gonna get to filming and get some videos out. I am determined. So this is just a little bit non-traditional. This isn't a tutorial. This isn't a craft or share video. I just wanted to do a little talk, and I thought about an item that I picked up, and it gave me an idea to find out from others what their experiences are at missing out on craft items, or what was the craft item that is discontinued that you didn't get your hands on. I'm curious to know. So I was recently on eBay looking around, Etsy looking around, and got to thinking about an item. I've seen several used distresses, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get one now before they're unavailable and I can't get one. So this item right here, the Distress It All, and I know that if anyone is a crafter, I know if you're a paper crafter for a while, you know, probably have came across or seen someone with this item. This is an oldie. I, in fact, had the Bind It All, and I never used it. I even had the little hanging chain and the little plastic placards, and I never used it, and I ended up selling it. And as we crafters do, get new things, get rid of things, and it seemed to be a well-made item, but I always looked at this and never had it. So, little fact about me, I can't distress. Distressing is hard for me. Just trying to rip a page or, you know, give it a little distress feature is always just didn't look right. And I've always wanted this tool. Well, I said, you know what? There seems to be a few of them that are available, that are used. I'm gonna go ahead and snag one while they're available. And so when I said I'm gonna go ahead and do it, I ended up finding one that said it was new. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance. And, you know, because sometimes you can say it's new. Is it really new? Go ahead and take a chance and get that one because it's new. Y'all, look, it is still sealed. It's got tape on top, but it also still has a seal around here. So I am going to, you know, make sure that I get my little moment and hoping that, you know, by myself and use it. But y'all, I cannot distress for the life of me that looks, you know, presentable good. But if you're not familiar with it, you just, you know, use like a credit card. You could use, you know, paper, cardstock, chipboard, and then just slide it through, and it's going to give you that distressed look on the edge of your papers. And I'm excited to add this to my collection. I have stripped down my craft room because I am in a small room right now. I am not in my you know, final place. Those of you that have been there for years in a place, y'all are so lucky. But this is one thing that I know that I wanted for so long. I will not be getting rid of this. So I just have to remember. I always remember from videos that don't get any fibers caught in here, any fabric or anything, because that will definitely mess up the machine. But it is factory sealed, y'all. So this was a best bet for me. I'm so happy. And so, you know, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this video because I want to know what others items are that, you know, they missed out on, that are discontinued now, that they wanted. So I just did my like top 3 or whatever items that I as a crafter wanted, you know, didn't get a hold of, that are discontinued. And so this was one of them. I would say this was my number 2. But I'll move some stuff around now because I have it, and I got one that was brand new. And the fact that I only have 3, I guess I should say that's pretty good because, you know, as a crafter, if you're serious crafter, you will get your hands on a lot of things. And some things that I said that I wanted, I got a hold of, realized that it wasn't all that, and got rid of. So, but this was my number 3 item. Let me go on, y'all. This was, if you're familiar with the company, now it's called Create Room. Back then it was called the Scrap Desk. I think it was Scrap Desk. Anyway, they offer custom cabinets that you can put all your craft items in. They had a desk that had a top on it that you could see through. And if you're not familiar with me and my channel, y'all would know that I'm a military wife. So we have moved 11 times since this video. Since this desk came out. So if I did have it, it may not be still together. But I'm curious to know if anyone has this desk, or if they know someone that has it. Did it hold up? Because it looked like the originals were looked like real wood, but I may be wrong, but they looked like they were made pretty good. And I never got one because, number one, I said, I was very active with moving, and I didn't want it to get ruined. And number two, back then I didn't have the money, so that would have been enough. It would have been a real sacrifice to get it. So, but I'm curious to know if anyone has it. It was called the Easy View Desk. I don't know if I said that, but it had things that you can hang on there. And then you could, store your machines and stuff on there. It had stuff on the sides. Yes. And the company, like I said, the company switched. They no longer offer a desk like this anymore. They just do the cabinets. And I want a cabinet, but I don't even want to get one of them now, because until these interest rates come down on homes, I'm not settled yet. So even though my husband has retired and we're not doing that move anymore, but those of you that have been in a place for a long time, you are definitely blessed. But yeah, this was called the Easy View Desk. I would say this would be my third, from my top 3, this would be my third item and I'm the most expensive. The other ones are like practical, but this is the third item out of top 3 that is discontinued, that I wish I would have had, because I would have somehow made sure it was good and protected as good of my that I could do. But it just would have been my main desk. Yes, for sitting down, looking, doing simple things, making a card, maybe doing a little paint, look like you could wipe it off real good. If I was doing some of the harder stuff, banging and, not doing, the harder crafts or whatever, I have, in the regular craft room, I would have different tables and desks set up. And like now I'm in a small room, so I don't even have, room to have another desk. But I concur, this would be number 3. Okay, so the number 2 item that I wanted to share that I missed out on, that I would want, is this was an ATC holder. It was I think it was made by 7 Gypsies. Now, excuse me, this item here, I did find one, but it was like $100, and that ain't nowhere near what the retail price of what this is. A little inflation, so I can't say that this was totally not being able to be found, but I wanted to keep one of these to have a permanent and switch it out or whatever doing ATCs. But I know that with crafting items, just like fashion, things come and they come and go. So hopefully someone will come out with something that I think that is similar in the future. But this is the 7 Gypsies holder, and they look so good. This picture, I didn't have it all filled, but they look so good filled. I didn't want to print one out. Sorry, y'all, that I print these out. I am old school. But so I didn't get one that's nice and full so you can kind of see how the base was made here. Now, this one was made by Tim Holtz. This isn't for ATCs, but I should have picked up on this one too. This one is not, you know, available anymore either. This is the main one that I wanted, but for this, just for like little cards or whatever, I wouldn't have mind picked up on this one either. So if you have either one of these items or had them, I, you know, want to hear, drop a comment. I'm interested to know. And my number one item, y'all, that I wanted is the cheapest item. Y'all, I will watch videos with people, and I'm sorry to disappoint y'all. It's just something really simple, and it does have to do with distressing, like what I started out with. Was this tool right here. This tool right here was made by Prima, and I think it was made by a lady that was in the I want to say she was in the UK, but it's Ingrid Bolme, B-O-L-M-E. You guys, this tool right here, I should have printed out some other, you could sand, you had a little blade on the side here, you had the little whisker wires there. It was just a multi-tool. Like I said, I think because of distressing is one of my things I'm not good at, but I know I wouldn't get rid of this tool. I know I would still have this tool. This tool, I could not find this tool. I don't know why I never picked it up or ordered it. It couldn't have been no more than $15 at the time, but I did not, and now I cannot find it. I can't even find this thing sold or, you know, anywhere. But did you have this tool? Do you know someone had this tool? Do you like this tool if you had it? Let me know. This tool right here, I would have loved to get my hands on. This was my number one thing, y'all, that I regret, that I wish I would have picked up on. Y'all don't be looking at my nails. I told y'all I'm not feeling well. So, excuse me. I would like to know, what is your favorite item that's discontinued or that you missed out on? What are you interested in? And what do you know about it? Just I'm rambling on, y'all. Let me know. And let me get some tea. And see y'all later. See you later, Craftinistas.